So, Elijah can tell us who you are and the rest follows.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Elijah.Tipango, is the Youth Senator for Kajiado County, representing my county in the Youth Senate Kenya. And Youth Senate Kenya is just an advocacy platform, youth-led, that influences policy in climate change, peace and security, and other vital parts that influence policies in the country. I also have to be a member of the East Africa Youth Parliament, which is an advocacy platform whereby we address issues that affect the youth in all the 8 member states in East Africa. And 60% of the EAC comprises of the young people. So I believe if we really understand who we are as the young people, I think we can be able to influence some of the things that affect us through even in any aspect of any table that we go. Because I always believe that if the young people are not in the decision-making table, then I think you need to carry your own chair. And I also say if the young people are not involved in those tables or anything that pertains them, then we need to break those tables, because most of the policies are made in the tables that comes to affect us, that we come up, we end up being in the street demonstrating, not knowing that it is we ourselves who didn't push ourselves to be in those tables. I also got an opportunity to serve in IGAD as a media ambassador. This is a platform whereby we address issues on peace and security from the Horn of Africa, because I know when we talk of peace and security starts with you and I. So it even starts with you, starts with your household, then it goes to your neighbor, then it goes to the country at large. So I believe we as the young people, we have a lot of things to focus on, not only in climate change, but we also have a lot of things that affect us, because even in sexual reproductive health, sexual reproductive health is aligned with climate change. Because if I come from a community marginalized from the Maasai, and you find that during droughts, our women travel over 50 kilometers just to fetch water in a very far place, and you see that in that there are a lot of parities that are involved in aligning the SRHR with climate change. And I also currently also serve as the regional coordinator for the East Africa Youth Network. And the East Africa Youth Network is a regional body, is an umbrella body for all youth-led organizations in EAC. And the main focus of the East Africa Youth Network is to push the integration process. Right now, if you go to the grassroots level, if you go to Kondele, if you go to that deep village in Lake Magadi, if you tell them about what EAC is, some of them don't know what EAC is. And EAC also has things that serve even people in the grassroots level. And one of the instances that I give is recently when we had one of the biggest drought in 2017, I was able to migrate my animals from Kenya to Tanzania, because I understood the policies that are working in EAC. So I think if we understand the policies that we push, because policies are pushed in diverse tables. Even in ICA recently, we were in Addis Ababa, and we made a declaration as the young people in ICA, but are we really following up those declarations that we make? Because one of the greatest challenges we have as young people is that we are only good in advocating, pushing in the media, but how will those policies affect you in the next 5 years? The policies that we are making that will be coming, because at the end of this event, we'll come out with a declaration. Where do you see yourself? Everybody here right now has a CBO or is associated with a certain organization, but when you go out here, what will you take to the community that you have learned from this platform? So I believe if we really know who we are and where we are going and where you see yourself in the next 5 years, I think that will give us a roadmap of where this continent will be. So also in East Africa Youth Network, recently we came out, we formed an EAC youth policy, and I think some of you are conversant with East Africa Youth Policy Review, and that is a policy that addresses all the challenges that the young people face in EAC. We have a climate